Hey y'all, long time no see. Mercury retrograde first day, you know I gotta come back on YouTube. I say it every time. Every time I do a reading, it's because it's Mercury retrograde and I'm coming on back. I'm a logical person, but something about Mercury retrograde, just like my favorite astrologer says, Christopher Witecki. He's on YouTube. He's back on YouTube. Thank God. His thing is Serious Joy. Like SIRIUS, like the star, Serious Joy. Definitely recommend him. But like he says, during Mercury retrograde, if you're more logical off of Mercury retrograde, then you're gonna be more intuitive during. It's like your brain switch sides. So I mean, I don't think Spirit read me for the filth, but they give me a really truthful reading. I mean, it's Virgo season. Virgos are very truthful. Virgos are very realistic. They don't play around. I feel like that's why people say that Virgos are harsh. My dad was a Virgo, and he didn't play around. He would definitely tell you, if you fucking up, you fucking up. And you know what? I'm not about to get that energy with just me. Y'all gonna get it too. I'm not getting my ass whooped by myself. We doing this together as a collective, okay? If I'm getting my ass whooped, we all getting our ass whooped. Period. But yeah, so I got a really truthful reading, and I loved it. It was very eye-opening. Don't mind my desk, okay? Obviously, I don't do a lot of readings, and this is my craft desk, so I do a lot of painting. My Cricut is on here. Cricut, whatever it's called. Still don't know how to pronounce it. This is my craft desk, so forgive me, Lord Jesus. Okay, but this is gonna be just a timeless reading. I really didn't shuffle with intention, so let me do that one more again. Spirit team, if I select this vibration, I walk from into my space. Heavenly Father, I walk into my space. And I cleanse these cards with energy. I set intention that this reading is the greatest good of you. And that you center me, that you focus my mind, and that you relax me so that I can hear the messages. Amen. Alright, this is gonna be just, I don't know, let's just see what they say. That's what I did for the first reading, I did on myself, and they done read me for the fifth, girl. Okay. So they not gonna reach off of the field. We gonna get a clarifier, okay? We got the Four of Wands. So let's see. I actually pulled that card, but I got it reversed, and it was like not every reading is like a celebration. You know what I mean? At the same time, it's like, but that's weird because I feel like this is like, because this is 11/11 portal, right? 11/11, but in my mind, what I just heard, it's like celebratory, like me coming back with you, like me coming back to you, or me coming back technically with God, or whatever you believe in, me coming back with Spirit. Like, that's what I feel like what that is. It's like, at the same time, like, I don't know if you guys, Virgos are very spiritual people. Like, they really are. Like, they're realistic, but they are very, like, the Virgos that I've met, they are very spiritual people. Like, they understand, they can separate the spiritual from the realistic. And when I was doing my own reading, I'm a Libra, I'm always in freaking La La Land. Like, if you see ignorance is bliss in the Urban Dictionary, you see my face like this. Okay, that's me. I am completely, ignorance is bliss for sure. And my reading was basically about like coming back down to earth. Like, I'm always in space and doing my own thing, and I kind of get lost in reality in a way, because I get lost in the balance of them both. And with Virgos, they are very balanced, and it is Mercury retrograde. Is it Mercury retrograde in Virgo? I don't know. But I know in Virgo season, and Mercury, or Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So we can double dose, honey. Queen of Wands. They hear me talking. Why are they roasting me in front of y'all? Got the Queen of Wands, Two of Wands. We got all wands out here, so this is all energetic. Get one more. That was the King of Cups that wanted to come out. It looks like it was going to come out in reverse. We got the Six of Cups. And we got the King of Wands in reverse. We're going to pull one more to make it even. I need it even. I need it balanced. On the Libra, I need it balanced. Okay, so I definitely feel like the Six of Cups... I definitely feel... Oh, I saw 555. I definitely feel like the Six of Cups is based on Mercury retrograde. And I feel like big time, like this Mercury retrograde, and this is for people because I know that I read for people like me. I read for people with the same mindset, with the same energy, with the same soul as me. So if you're not hearing this, honey, then we're probably not on the same wavelength, and that's fine. You're probably on someone else's wavelength. That's okay. But I feel like with the Queen of Wands and the Two of Wands, it's like when we're not connected to spirit, when we're not connected to our own soul, we're not connected to the cosmos, and we're so stuck in like reality, we don't do anything. It's like we don't move because we're so, again, in la la land. Like, you don't actually make the decisions that spirit sets for you to make. It's like spirit sets footsteps in front of you and you're like, I see that footsteps, but I'm gonna go that way. Or you tell me to go down this path, but I'm gonna go that way instead. And then you're wondering why the fuck you ended up where you ended up, right? And I feel like with Mercury retrograde, it's kind of getting you back on track, obviously, because it's slowing everything down. Because if you're too much in reality and you get lost in it, because life is so like go, 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 go. Like it's the rat race, you know what I mean? And if you have the mentality that I do, we're not supposed to live in the rat race. We don't do well in the rat race because we get anxiety, we get depression, nervous system goes on 10. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, you know what I mean? So that I don't do anything at all. That's that ADHD shit. When it's like you have so much to do, you don't do anything at all. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's a manifestation. If you do that, that's a manifestation of you. It's like being, and I just said this in the reading with myself, it's being in the world but not of it. You're not of this world, and that's okay. Like, but you have to learn, like, you're here for a reason. And I feel like spirit is teaching us how to be not of this world, but to at least live in it the best way that we can, and to do the job that we came here to do. Because we also have the King of Pentacles here, so we're trying to get, like, I feel like with the King of Pentacles, like, this is not only, like, it's a very grounding card, but this is, like, rooted, like, in the soil, like, very comfortable where we are now. Because I know, like, and I'll be honest with y'all, like, I will literally go through times where I'm just like, I don't want to be here. Like, I don't like it here. I don't like how things are. I don't like seeing people struggle. I don't like to see myself struggle mentally. I don't like it. I don't like the story that I chose before I came here. It's insane. Like, the things that you actually have to deal with. Like, I don't fucking like it. And when you keep saying you're in that mentality of like, I don't fucking like it, then you're gonna continue to attract things that you don't fucking like. So they're like, okay, well, let's get you leveled, because literally energy's all fucked. Queen of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. The energy is fucked. That means, that is literally like, when I see wands, that's my fucking nervous system. Like, I know they say swords is back and forth, but like for me, I see the nervous system working as electricity. That's energy to me. Energy, electricity gives us light and all that shit like that. So it's just like, if these two are in reverse, you're always going to be in this energy of the Two of Wands. You're always going to feel like you're in between worlds. You're always going to feel like you're somewhere that you don't want to be, but you know that you can be somewhere better. But at the same time, you don't know how to get there. And if you do know how to get there, you don't know how to break past this barrier. Like, because that's how I feel sometimes. Like, I feel like I know that I have to do these certain things, but I can't break past the barrier to actually do them. It's like something is just heavy on me. And I feel like if we're not connected with our spirit, if we're not connected with our soul, and if we don't do the things that we need to do every day, because the soul is like a home, right? The soul is a home. So like, just like a home, if you don't clean your kitchen, if you don't clean your room, if you don't clean your living room, you're gonna feel you're gonna feel just like confused. That's why they say when you're feeling confused and anxious or whatever, clean your home and you're gonna have a clear mind. You know what I mean? Like, that helps have a clear mind. And I feel like that's what's going on with our soul. If we're getting our soul dirty, going out in this crazy freaking world and in the rat race 24/7, like that, and we don't come home and we don't cleanse and we don't protect ourselves before we go out, and if we don't ensure that we're connected with spirit not only before and after we get home, but throughout our day, and we don't give ourselves these affirmations, then we're always again gonna feel like we're in between worlds. We're always gonna feel like there's a lack thereof, fill in the blank. And I feel like with Virgo season, again, King of Cups, or why did I say King of Cups? That's crazy. Again, King of Pentacles. Virgo season or Mercury retrograde is to get you rooted. It's to slow things down and get you rooted. Mercury is very fast moving. It just goes, honey. It just goes. But when it slows down, it gives you a chance to just breathe, to just be like, okay, this is my chance to slow down. People say, oh, don't, Mercury retrograde is this, Mercury retrograde is bad and blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, Mercury retrograde is a fucking blessing. For people who had a mind like me, look, I'm speaking so fast, I said line. But for people who have a mind like I do, Mercury retrograde is a freaking blessing. And I used to be so scared of Mercury retrograde. Like, oh my God, this is going to go wrong. That's going to go wrong, until I actually started learning to see Mercury retrograde again as a blessing, and to work with it, and to understand that it's giving me a chance to take a breath, a mental breath, not a physical breath, just a mental breath. And my dad was a Virgo, and I felt like anytime I talked to him about something, or he talked to somebody else, like my siblings, about something that he thought that, just he was being honest with them, it felt like a breath of fresh air. Like, and people don't take honesty like that. You know what I mean? But honesty is really a breath of fresh air, because honesty can set the fire under your ass real quick. You know what I mean? Honesty can set you straight real quick. If you're open to it, and if you're open to honesty, it can set you straight. And I feel like I keep hearing the movie The Shack. This movie's going fast, or this video's going fast. But I keep hearing the movie The Shack. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend it. But in the movie, God manifests as a black woman, and because to that man, the woman that he saw when he was a child was somebody who was comforting. So that's how he saw God. He saw God as this like comforting Southern black woman that, would take care of him. And God's kind of right hand man were truth and the wind. So those are very like, those are mental, like, for sure. Like, truth comes out the mouth. The wind, when I think of swords, I think of the wind. A lot of people, when I think of electricity, I think of wands. Might be completely different for some people, but that's what I think. But truth is God's right-hand man. And it's because it provides a fresh breath of air, of wind. Like when you go outside and you feel that like wind, it's spring or it's fall, and you feel that wind on your face from the summer, or you feel that fresh breath of spring wind on your skin from the winter. Like, it just makes you feel refreshed. And I feel like that's what honesty does. Like, honesty is very refreshing. And I feel like what Spirit is telling us is be honest with yourself. Like, seriously, be honest with yourself. What is keeping you in the same place that you've been? What are you doing that is keeping you in the same place? What are you doing that's keeping you in limbo? You know that book, Oh, the Places You'll Go? And I used to read my son that book all the time, because he would always choose it. Like, he always chose books that were just like perfect for what I was feeling that day. And there was a page in there that says it talks about the waiting place, where people are just waiting to do this, waiting to do that, waiting to do that, and never going anywhere, and how you don't want to be there. And I feel like that's where a lot of people, like, even I feel like that sometimes, like, especially now, I feel like I'm in the waiting place, where I feel like I can think, and I feel like I can do so much more, but I just can't. Like, I feel like I can't. And it's like, but why? Why do you feel like you can't? What are you putting your energy into? What are you putting your thoughts into, to the point where you feel like you can't follow God's footsteps? Look at that. Oh my God. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is like, what did it say? Sowing the seed, honey. That's what it is. Sowing the seed. So it's just like, what are you putting your energy into that's not giving you the harvest that you desire? What is it? For me, it's my fucking thoughts. I could tell you all that right now. I'll be real. But for you, what is it? What are you putting your time into? This is Pentacles. Time is fucking valuable. Like, that is something that we value, is time. Even though people are like, oh, time is man-made, blah, 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 blah. All right, well, we're in reality right now. I'm on Earth right now. Okay, so I know time is man-made, but I'm in an apartment that's man-made. I'm with eating food that's man-made. Like, we in the 3D right now. Okay, even though our mental could be in the 5D, whatever, and so on. But it's like, what are you putting in your time? What are you putting in your effort? What the things that you value? Me, I value my thoughts, because I know how difficult my thoughts can make my life. For real. I know how bad my anxiety can get. So my thoughts are something that I value, and that I have to make sure that I actually put my thoughts in the right basket. And I work on that every single day. Again, that's an everyday single thing. So what are you doing in your life that's not it's like harvesting? It's like, have y'all ever like grow a vegetable or something like that, and you're like, oh, I'm about to get all these strawberries, blah, blah, blah. And then you get these little baby strawberries, or your plants die or something like that. And you're like, shit, well, what did I do wrong? What did I not give it enough of? Like, what are you not giving yourself enough of? You're a plant. Plants are living things, and so are you. Let's see. Ooh, wow. So we have the Three of Swords, and we have the Three of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So I feel like this is that, these are the thoughts that are going, that's what I just heard, back and forth. Like, thoughts are just going back and forth. Think like, if what I'm seeing is literally thoughts just in your brain, just bouncing off your neurons. Like, I don't know if you ever seen like neurons and the synapses and actual electricity going through them. It's just freaking everywhere. It's freaking everywhere. And I feel like with the Three of Swords, this hurt has already occurred. It's already in there. The swords are already all the way through the heart. They're pierced all the way through. So these are thoughts from the past. This is fear from the past. This is the past affecting the present. And now that it's Mercury retrograde, Six of Cups, the past is coming back to the present. But it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not for you to be like, okay, well, why the fuck is this happening to me? Honey, the past is going to teach you something. And if I have learned anything on this journey, is the past teaches me everything, honey. Everything. And my past has been coming back. My anxiety, my depression, my negative thoughts, especially on day 1 of Mercury retrograde. And I had to sit back and say, hold up. What the fuck is going on? Seriously. I wasn't feeling like this 2 days ago, okay? Felt like this a little bit yesterday. Pre-Mercury retrograde, but what is it? But you don't see it as an issue. You have to look deeper than that. You have to look... What did I say about this card? You have to look... How do I say this? It's just you have to see things not only from a higher perspective. Like, you hear that a lot. Oh, see things from a higher perspective. See things from a bird's eye view. Blah, 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 blah. I understand that. I get that. But it's not getting higher. You get deeper. That's how you're going to fix things. You're not going to fix things from up there. You're going to fix things from down here, in here. Getting into here, getting into the depths of your soul. That's where you're going to fix things. That's where you're going to heal things. Not from up there. I can't do anything up there if I'm right here. I have to get down and dirty. I have to get in there. I have to get rooted and grounded in myself. I have to feel everything in order to know what the hell is going on. This card just like kind of slid. I don't know if y'all saw that, but it's the 5 of Wands. This reminds me of what I was saying about the neurons and the electricity just bouncing off each other. Going freaking crazy. We're going to get one more card because we're at 22 minutes. Kind of long. And your girl needs to clear out her phone space once again, so I don't want to, might cut off. Sorry if it does. So is there anything else you'd like to say? Okay. We got the 2 of Pentacles. That kind of came out sideways, but it was a little bit more reversed. So I feel like, again, this is the physicality. And we always feel like things are going... Nothing ever stops. Life keeps going. The news always says some type of shit is happening. There's always something going on at work. There's always something going on in the family. There's always something going on with you. There's always something going on when you go out to Walmart, when you go out to Target. There's an accident. There's someone getting arrested. There's someone getting pulled over. You see on the news somebody got killed. Somebody got kidnapped. This balance. What the fuck is going on with you? That is your first priority. Yes, everything is going on in the world, but you can't fucking control that. You cannot. The only thing that you can control is what the fuck is going on with you, and that's what matters the most. And that's how you change the world, is everybody changes themselves first. It's like a domino effect. You change yourself, you inspire somebody else, they change. They inspire somebody else. They change. And it continues. It continues. Change comes from the inside. The world is not going to get changed. I mean, it's great to go out there and volunteer, right? Don't get me wrong. My best friend is an amazing volunteer. And she always goes out and she feeds homeless people. It's the sweetest freaking thing ever. But she's always focused on what's going on within her as well. You do both. You balance. You balance yourself within so that you can have enough energy, so you can have the time, so you can have the effort to go out into the world and inspire, to go out to the world and help people, show people that there is different. Because a lot of people do get down on themselves like, this is all I'm going to be. This is all there's going to be. And so they fall deep in this like dark hole. Like, and I said in my reading before, I said, why did not 5 of Pentacles come out? Because I swear, this is like 5 of Pentacle energy for sure. But like some people just, they give up. And it's because it's hard. Like, it's difficult. This is a lifelong thing that you need to work on in order to master, is balancing yourself along with the world. It's fucking difficult. But again, the soul is a home. You clean it every day. You take care of it every day. You put in maintenance. If your garbage disposal breaks, you fix it. Things are not always going to be perfect, but you fix it. And when you fix something, then it's able to work properly. And that's the same thing with you. You fix things within yourself, or you tend to things within yourself. You nurture things within yourself, and you're able to move at full capacity. Right now, you're probably at like 50, 40%, feeling like crap, tired. But when you nurture yourself, you give to yourself, you're able to work at 90%. You're able to do God's work. You're able to work in the light. You're able to move in the light. You're able to be connected with your soul. And being connected with your soul is being connected to God. Whatever you think God is. I don't think God's a person. I think God's an energy, for sure. But you're connected to that because you're connected to yourself. So yeah, I feel like that's what this Mercury retrograde's about. And I'm glad I wasn't the only one who got read for filth, honey. Because like I said, I'm not getting my ass whooped by myself. We doing it together. And ain't no one better to tell you the truth than a Virgo or a Libra. And after that, Aquarius gonna be real with you. And I don't know about Gemini. They not. I don't know. I feel like I never had Gemini tell me the truth. That's just me. I'm just saying. I never had Gemini tell me the truth. But yeah. Hope you like it. I'm getting a headache, so that means I'm done here. And I'll see y'all next Mercury retrograde. I'm just kidding. Maybe I'll do one more. Bye.